What's up, guys? I got another Alliance War video for you. In this Alliance War video, we'll be going up against NEWN, New Nation. I'll be going path 6 to 7 this war. This first node is Aggression Fury, Unblockable L1, and Limber. It's a 565 skill. The guy did have a 565 Korg in his profile, so that's who I'm expecting. I'm throwing on really big boost. I actually threw on a 20% green. I meant to throw on a 30% because I have those in the stash. I'm expiring on the 30%, but I messed up. I threw on the 20 and I didn't realize. So Aggression Fury, Unblockable L1, and Limber. It does turn out to be a 565 Korg. I did bring my OGV because of the Unblockable L1, and I also turned off Dex for this fight. So if you notice, I am landing on mediums while he's in his shield, or his rock shield form. I don't really care about the thorns damage that I take during this fight because this is the only fight I need OGV for. So I'm playing it. I'm not going around the thorns damage. I'm still hitting. I'm still landing on mediums while his shield, rock shield, is active. And I'm just keeping him power locked. I do have him against the wall. I'm making sure he never has an opportunity to throw a special. Right now I'm waiting for my synthesis to kick on because I saw that I didn't have too much power. I wasn't going to be able to keep him power locked. It does kick on. I drop my L2. He goes back down to 0 power. His rock shield does come back on. It does reform. I hit it off with the 8 hits, get an L1 in, and just continuously keep him power locked against the wall. The thorns damage is doing a decent amount of damage to me. I could have played this fight a little bit better. I could have not ended on mediums, but to be honest, I didn't really care because that's the only fight that I needed OGV for, and he did a great job. He got that 565 Korg down, 74 hits. I was pretty stoked. So this next node is node 18, Bane, Enhanced Abilities, and Stun Immunity. I was expecting a rank 4 Medusa. I do go in here with my Spark, and it does turn out to be Medusa. In the beginning of this fight, I want to try and build up a couple poise charges while not getting backed into the wall. So that's what I'm doing now. She's backing me into the wall a little bit, so I do start Bane. I am getting back into the wall a decent amount, and now I'm trying to build poise charges against the wall and trying to like dance around with Medusa a little bit. And I am hitting her. I'm interrupting her heavy with a medium. I tried to build a couple more poise charges. I try to build a couple more poise charges and drop my L2. And I think at this point I realized that I have 0 poise charges and I've been building up absolutely nothing. And right there I got clipped with a heavy and I was like, crap, I didn't turn Dex back on after the Korg fight. So she clipped me with that heavy. I dropped my L1, shut off her Furies. She throws one more heavy. I drop a heavy of my own. It crits really well, and that Medusa does go down. And I totally realized that I did not put dexterity back on after that Korg fight. So I went to my utility tree real quick, threw that 1 point in dexterity, and we're back into the war. Good thing that Medusa didn't kill me due to me not being able to build up poise charges and whatnot. So this next node is node 24, Buffet, Limber, and Recovery. And it's a 565 mutant. The guy's profile does have a 565 Domino. Right now, I'm trying to see which boost I want to throw on. I do go with the start with 1 bar of power boost, and then I actually use team revives. I don't know, not revives, potions, team potions. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I was thinking maybe I was going to use vision again. It kicks me out because I took too long during the loading screen, so I go back in, hop back in the fight, click start fight, and it does turn out to be a Domino. I don't have the blade synergy during this fight, so in the beginning of the fight, I do not start with 3 poise charges. So I'm trying to build up a couple poise charges right now against her L1 and against her mediums. And I'm getting back into the wall a little bit, so I'm going to bait out 1 more medium and then do that medium intercept trick. Once again, do it again. I get a 5-hit combo, drop my L2 right there. I really shouldn't have done that because she went into her luck phase and she would have had a chance to evade my L2. I evade her L1 really well. I was really close to it, so I do retaliate it. This time I don't retaliate it because I wasn't close enough. I get another one of those medium tricks in, get another 5-hit combo, another medium trick. She goes into her luck phase. She starts evading, so I back off. I bait out one more L1, get one of those medium tricks in, get another 5-hit combo, drop my L2. Does a decent amount of damage. I get one parry in. Hit her with the heavy. It does like 23k. It crits really well in Assassin's range. And that 565 Domino on the buffet node goes down. So this next node is the buffet mini boss. It's a 565 Saber-tooth now. So I think I started the fight like immediately to try to I didn't show the nodes because I wanted this power boost to transfer with me. I was trying to be really fast, so the power boost does transfer with me. I do drop my L1, and I do have 2 debuffs on him. Unfortunately, none of the debuffs are petrifies. I drop one more L1, and boom, I get my first petrify. So that's looking great. I'm now reversing Saber-tooth's healing, or yeah, reversing it. The timer expires. I now have 2 petrified debuffs on. The RNG was pretty decent, so I dropped this L1, and I now have 5 debuffs on him. This 565 Saber-tooth is ticking down really fast. Against this L1, I try not to end on a 5-hit combo or a medium, just so I have that extra space to evade. I get a parry in, another 5-hit combo, drop this L1. I now Fear the Void and 1 petrified debuff, which is great. I bait out this heavy, get another 5-hit combo, and my timer's about to tick down, and now I Fear the Void, and I drop my L1, I Fear the Void, and 2 petrified debuffs. I trigger the buffet node, and like 36k gets taken off that 565 Saber-tooth from reversing that buffet node. So this next node is node 38, Aggression, Armor, and Explosive Personality. And it's a 6-star unduped tech. It does turn out to be a Nebula. So I get a parry in the start, trigger her regen, and then shut it off. And then once again, trigger a regen, and then shut it off with a parry. I get to an L1, drop my L1. First debuff is a petrified debuff. So I'll be doing a decent amount of damage with this with the debuff damage. I get another parry in, get another 5-hit combo, another L1. And Nebula now has two petrified debuffs. She's ticking down pretty nice, almost 400 per tick. Now almost 500 per tick with four debuffs on her. She's going down really fast. Her specials are extremely easy to evade. With Nebula, I like evading her SP1 as opposed to her L2. It's a lot easier to evade and retaliate. I have 6 debuffs on her. I get a parry, get a heavy, and I get her down before Fear the Void triggers. So this next node is the Arc Overload node 42, and it also has recovery, I think. So it is it's a rank 4 tech. I was expecting a Sentinel. I do heal up my spark, and my boost actually wore off, so I reboosted. This time I got the 30% boost. I got one out of my stash. I have them overflowing. Anyway, I go in this fight with Spark. It does turn out to be a Sentinel. In the beginning of the fight, I want to try and build up a decent amount of poise charges. I don't have the blade synergy, so I don't start out with 3. But that's all right. I'm at 5 poise charges, 6 poise charges. He throws this heavy. I do get a 5-hit combo. Start the fight. I get a taunt debuff on him. I push him to an L1. I want to try and bait out this L1 against Sentinel's L1 and Spark. I usually don't try to retaliate it. For some reason, I retaliated right there, and my evade must have messed up the timing, or I wasn't fast enough, and Sentinel parried me, which sucks, but it's all right. I drop my heavy. I power drain him. I get an L2 of my own. Spark's shock damage does double the amount of damage against robots. Sentinel is a robot. He's ticking down so fast, and that's it for that Sentinel. But I did get parried like a scrub, unfortunately. So this next node is the right to center mini boss. It is a 6-star G-Hulk. This node has recovery and strike back on it, so I wanted to use my void because of the strike back node, and I totally forgot that I had the vision synergy, so I start out with Fear of the Void in the beginning of the fight because G-Hulk is an Avenger. Vision has a synergy with void if if you're going up against Avenger, you start out with Fear the Void in the beginning of the fight, and I totally forgot about that. I'm stoked that I brought Void in. I'm only 20 hits in, and he's less than 50% health. Starting out with Fear the Void in the beginning of the fight helped a ton. His smash buff came on, so I waited it out. I got away from it. I throw this L1. I Fear the Void. 2 Petrified debuffs on him. He's ticking down so fast. My initial Fear the Void finally falls off, and he's at like 10%. I was pretty stoked. I was able to bring Void against this G-Hulk. And yeah, one more L1, and that G-Hulk does go down. So yeah, pretty tricky path. With the NEWN, their defense is definitely really good. Big shout out to NEWN. It's always fun going up against you guys. Congratulations to all the MVPs. I hope you guys like this Lions War video. Till the next one. Peace.